Welcome back, everyone. Ready to dive into something a little unexpected?
Unexpectedly useful, I'd say.
Right. Today, we're all about those hidden columns in spreadsheets. The ones that seem to vanish into thin air.
Oh, they're there all right, just lurking beneath the surface.
Exactly. And we've got this interesting excerpt all about a keyboard shortcut to bring them back. But get this, it might be disabled on some systems by default. Can you believe that?
Well, it's all about that balance, isn't it? Security versus ease of use.
True, true. But before we get into all that, for anyone just tuning in, what exactly are we talking about here? Why even bother with hidden columns?
Think of it like decluttering your digital workspace. You've got this massive spreadsheet, tons of data. Do you really need to see every single column all the time?
Good point. So you're saying it's about focus.
Absolutely. Hidden columns let you zero in on what matters right now. Plus, let's be honest, a cleaner spreadsheet is just easier on the eyes, less visual clutter, less overwhelm.
Makes sense. But then the question is, how do you actually do it? Hide and unhide, I mean.
Well, there are a few ways, but the source we're looking at focuses on this super handy keyboard shortcut.
Ah, yes. The mysterious Citrotral plus shift plus 0. Sounds almost like a secret code.
A little bit, but it's incredibly user-friendly. Imagine this. You've got columns A, B, C, and D is hidden somewhere in there.
Okay, I'm visualizing it. Spreadsheet chaos.
Exactly. But instead of hunting it down, clicking through menus, all you do is select columns C and E, the ones on either side of the missing D, and hit Ctrl plus Shift plus 0. Boom, column D is back in action.
Just like that. No scrolling around trying to find the exact column letter.
Nope, the shortcut does all the work for you. It's like magic.
I love it. Our source actually gave a pretty relatable example, too. They said to imagine you're working on a huge data set. Maybe you're analyzing sales figures, customer info, who knows. And let's say columns D and F are hidden.
Okay, got it. Hidden columns, ready to be unmasked.
Right. And you need to see what's in between them. So you select column C and G again, the ones flanking the hidden data, hit that shortcut, and bam, everything's revealed.
It's almost like being a spreadsheet detective. You've got the clues, the visible columns, and the shortcut is your magnifying glass, helping you uncover the missing pieces.
I like that analogy. It's not just about knowing how to unhide things, it's about understanding why we hide them in the first place.
Mm,
And sometimes it's about knowing there's something hidden, even if you don't know exactly what it is.
exactly. It's about taking control of your data, making it work for you.
Now, here's where things got a little strange for me. The source mentioned that this shortcut, this magical cruller plus shift plus 0, might actually be disabled by default on some Windows systems. Why would they do that? Hide a tool that seems so helpful.
It's a good question, and it really gets to the heart of those trade-offs we were talking about earlier. Ease of use versus, well, potential risk.
Risk? What kind of risk?
Think about the kind of information people keep in spreadsheets. Financial data, personal details, maybe even sensitive company stuff.
Oh, right. Not something you'd want just anyone to stumble across.
Exactly. So by disabling the shortcut by default, you're adding a layer of protection, especially if you're sharing your computer, or maybe you're a less experienced user who might accidentally unhide something you shouldn't.
So it's like a safety net, preventing accidental data exposure.
You could say that. Of course, it might be a little frustrating for people who do know what they're doing and need to use the shortcut.
Yeah, it seems like there should be a way to enable it if you know the risks and want that functionality.
Oh, I'm sure there is. You know, with technology, there's almost always a workaround or a setting you can tweak.
That's the beauty of it, right?
Exactly. And this whole conversation makes me wonder how many other cool features and shortcuts are hidden away in the software we use every day.
Ooh, good point.
Just
Waiting to be discovered.
like little digital Easter eggs.
I love that. So to wrap things up, what's the big takeaway for our listeners today? It's more than just knowing how to unhide a spreadsheet column, right?
Definitely. It's about understanding how these tools can help us organize and control our data, how they can bring clarity to complexity. It's about becoming a bit of a spreadsheet detective, knowing there might be more than meets the eye.
And maybe, just maybe, it's about remembering that sometimes things aren't gone, they're just hidden.
Exactly. And who knows what you might uncover if you start digging a little deeper. So next time you're working in any software, don't just take it at face value. Explore those menus, experiment with those key combinations.
You might be surprised by what you find. That's all the time we have for today, but keep exploring, keep those spreadsheets tidy, and we'll see you next time for another deep dive.
See you then.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.